So, I hear a lot of times from Americans about gas prices. Gas prices this, gas prices that. It seems to be the only thing that people that call themselves liberal and people that call themselves conservatives can agree upon is that gas prices are too fucking high. So, there's a simple answer to this, but neither side really wants to admit it. And that is, you need price caps. That's it. You know, as much as liberals love to talk about minimum wage, why not have a maximum price cap on goods and services? That's how you solve the gas problem. I looked up the average cost of gas, and the total average in America is about $3.60. That's pretty freaking high. So, why not say the price cap is somewhere around $2? In other words, no gas station can charge more than $2 per gallon for your car or truck or whatever. No more than $2 a gallon for gasoline. That would solve your problem. Now, some people are going to argue, oh, the economy, oh, you can't do that, supply and demand, blah, blah, blah. No. It's a commodity that's never going to go out of style. There's never going to come a time where people are like, you know what, fuck gas, I don't need gas. You know, so the oil companies are always going to make a profit. The gas stations are always going to make a profit. The only people that are suffering because of the fluctuating prices are the consumer. And why should they be the ones that suffer? They're the ones that are putting money in your pocket. This is moderator logic. It's always fucking moderator logic. Same way moderators e-beg for you to give them money, but then turn around and ban you. It's the oil companies who ask you to pay $3.60 for a fucking gallon of gasoline, but meanwhile, they want to just fluctuate these prices to ridiculous levels, but, without you, they would have nothing. If nobody bought gas tomorrow, they'd be up shit creek. Not that people are going to go without gas, and they know that. That's extortion. What the oil companies are doing is legal extortion. Because they are using the fact that you cannot live your life in modern society without gasoline and just price gouging it to whatever they see fit at the time. And that's criminal behavior. Every single person that works in the oil industry or in gas stationery or anything like that should be in fucking jail right now. It would be very impractical to put them all in jail. So the simpler answer would be to just have the government intervene and put a price cap on fucking gasoline. That would solve your problems. The oil companies would still make money. Your local gas station would still make money. And gas would be cheaper for you, so you can get to work, do your mundane job, get where you need to go, then come home, go to sleep, and then work your dead-end job again tomorrow. Same thing as always, except now you're not paying as much for gas. I've written for economy magazines before. I know what I'm talking about. Nobody would suffer from a price cap. It's just that they want you, the consumer, to be bound by a fucking gag and tied up and just raped. That's all. They just want you to be in a victim state perpetually. That way, you just give them all your money. And that way you are completely powerless. Isn't it something that libertarians are always saying that, it's government that's trying to make you powerless through taxation and regulation and things like that. But meanwhile, you don't have any fucking money. And, we have all the free market in the world, at least in the West, especially in America. You could not get a freer economy than in America, and yet people are too poor to do anything. They have to pay out the ass for health care. They have to pay out the ass for good education. They have to pay out the ass for cable, internet, housing, insurance, everything. They have to pay out the ass for fucking gasoline. They need to pay money to get to work so they can make money. There's no logic to that. So, it's a very lenient, it's a very moderate stance here to say that gasoline should have a price cap. Because it's not going to stop the private corporations. I guarantee you, they'll be just fine. It would not hurt the private industry at all. It would simply lessen the burden upon the poorer classes. It would simply lessen the weight of them having to carry the fucking oil companies on their backs. That is liberalism. It is not communism. It is not even socialism. It is just liberalism. And many, many people will say otherwise. They'll say that, oh my God, that's communism. Oh my God, the government's going to come and take our guns and our Bibles or what the fuck ever. No. It's a very moderate stance. But America is so used to being so far to the fucking right that you don't even know what up and down is anymore. You don't even know what it means to have a regulation, to have government accountability, to have any kind of accountability. You don't know what it means to have decency and what it means to have a civilized society. So, I don't know what else to tell you. That's the simple answer on how to solve your problems. But you're probably not going to do it. So, I gave you a rational response. Now let's see how you dumbass redneck Americans react to it. That's all I got to say.